Hey friends, I'm JoMo, and today we're going to be playing Stardew Valley. Come join me. Morning, guys. We had to leave the fire on last night because it was a little chilly. Let's see what's on TV quickly, and maybe we'll learn a lesson about gardening. Let's see, this show's called Living Off the Land. Let's talk about fences. Fences are useful for keeping weeds at bay and protecting your crops. They also let farmers contain their livestock. Fences break down after a while, so it's important to use stronger materials so you don't have to replace them as much. Another big part about fences is that they protect your crops, just like they said in the TV show. Hey, Show Me! Let's give Show Me some water before we start our day. You know, one of the things that we have to deal with in our own garden is slugs. Do you guys know what slugs are? You've probably seen them around. Well, we live right close to a forest, so lots of slugs come from the forest into our garden and like to munch and snack on all of our vegetables. It can be a little frustrating. And you know, it's important to protect your crops in ways that don't hurt other living creatures. It's important to realize that every living creature has a role to play in our ecosystem. And so you can protect your vegetables and your garden without having to harm other creatures. If you guys want to learn about ways to protect your garden organically and sustainably without harming other creatures, you can ask your grown-up or a teacher to help you look it up on the internet. But for now, one of the things we're going to do is build a scarecrow. Speaking of protecting our crops, do you guys know what a scarecrow is? A scarecrow is something that protects all your veggies from birds, hungry birds. And birds always have lots to eat, but sometimes when they see juicy, yummy crops, like vegetables that you're growing in your garden, they'll fly down and take a bite out of it. If enough birds do that, pretty soon you won't have any crops left, and you won't be able to enjoy any of the vegetables that you grew yourself. So scarecrows are a good way to protect your vegetable garden from birds. But for now, let's head through the forest into Pelican Town and see what everyone's up to. I'm sure everyone's out and about starting their day. It's 10 a.m., so that's definitely a good sign. Hey Penny, how's it going? Hi, do you need something from me? No, we're just saying hi. Let's see who else is out and about. Oh, let's quickly check the calendar to see if it's anyone's birthday coming up. Looks like it was just Mara's birthday, and Vincent's birthday is 2 days away. So we better find out what Vincent loves so we can get him the perfect birthday present. Oh, hey Alex. Did you know I was an all-star quarterback in high school? It's true. See this little star on my jacket here? That proves it. Alex is really good at exercise, and he's also really good at sports. Do you know anyone who's good at sports? Hey Mare. It's a good season to start thinking about gardening, even for us non-farmers. The valley is known for producing some of the finest flowers and vegetables too. That's cool. And I love that Mayor Lewis has his own garden right outside his house. A lot of people think you need a lot of space to make a garden, but really all you need is a few pots, a bit of soil, and some seeds. And you know what we're gonna do today? We're actually gonna go visit some of our friends' garden, and they sent us a bunch of videos all about the seeds they're planting and the vegetables they're growing. And our friends' names are Phoebe and Piper, and they're gonna give us a whole tour and show us what they've been growing for their garden for this spring season. Come check it out. Wow, look at all those little seedlings that Phoebe's watering. And the tray that she's using for those seeds actually is great because it absorbs water. Hey guys.
Hi, my name is Phoebe. And my name's Piper. Yeah, and she's my sister. And these are our plants we planted this year. So these are our plants.
Oh, they're already growing.
Some of them are already sprouting. And these are radishes and cucumber. And this is cute. Oh wait, no, this is broccoli. There's a lot of cucumber.
Wow, Wow, they're growing lots of cucumber.
And this is cucumber. There's 5 in here and like all those.
And watermelon too.
8. We also have some green beans and a pickle. There's pickle right there. They're actually cucumbers, but you pickle them. And the green beans are right here. These are tomatoes and these are carrots. And now we're gonna plant some sunflower seeds in our actual garden with some friends.
That's so awesome. I can't believe how many things Phoebe is growing. That's like almost as much as what we're doing in our backyard, and even probably more, to be honest with you. For example, we're not even gonna be growing watermelon this year, but watermelon is an amazing and fun fruit to grow. And they get really big, and it's really fun to see them grow a little bit every day. And then once they're done growing, you have like the most delicious watermelon that you can freeze and turn into popsicles.
Hi, so these are our friends. Avery.
Hi, Avery.
Yeah, her name's Avery. And Paxton. Yep, and his name's Paxton.
Hi, Paxton.
And we're gonna plant sunflowers.
Wow, they're gonna be planting sunflowers. Do you guys know what a sunflower is? Have you ever seen one in real life? Sunflowers are beautiful, big, bright yellow flowers, and they can grow up to 7 or 8 feet tall, way taller than most of the grown-ups that you know. Sunflowers are great because once they're done growing, you can actually harvest the sunflower seeds.
JoMo, thank you for letting us show you our garden.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wow, that was so cool. Phoebe and Piper, thank you so much for sending that video in. You know, what a great example of how easy it is to grow your own vegetables and even start your own seedlings. Anybody can do it, and you don't need that much space at all. Just a little bit of soil, a pot, and a couple seeds, and you're good to go. If any of you watching right now have anything that you're doing in the garden that you'd love to be featured on this show, take some video of it. Ask your grown-up to help you make a little video, and you can just send it to me and I'll include it in the show. I love seeing what everyone else is doing in their garden. Sometimes I get a little tired of talking about myself. It's so much more fun to include other people and find out how other people are building their own gardens this year. Oh, hey Abigail. Oh, hey, taking a break from work? A little bit. But every day we'll be in Pelican Town doing something, whether it's getting seeds or saying hi to people or going fishing. But for now, let's head to the community center. Because remember last episode when the wizard helped us decipher what the Junimos were saying to us? Well, now we can actually see what they're asking for. So why don't you guys come and check this out with me? Let's see. So the Junimos have all these things that they want us to help them find called bundles. And each season has its own types of bundles that contain all kinds of different things. This one is called the Spring Foraging Bundle. And this is all the stuff that we just find wild foraging out in the forest, like horseradish, dandelion, leek, daffodils. So we have a daffodil that we can put in there for now. But a little later, we'll actually come back and finish this bundle, and you can see what happens and what the Junimos do with it. So this is a really exciting part of the game, and it's just kind of an interesting way to see how giving back can give you so much in return. Hey, Robin. Hey, I heard that Lewis showed you around the community center. It'd be great if you could fix that place up. It used to be a really nice building. We definitely will. Hey Demetrius, Maru helps me out in the lab sometimes. She's a good kid. Have you guys ever been in a science lab before? It's full of all sorts of really interesting, cool tools. Oh hey Linus, how's it going? The crisp air of the wilderness is all I care to know. I live out here by choice, says Linus. That's really cool. And you know what? Even if I wouldn't decide to live out in the wilderness, part of being inclusive is learning how not to judge other people and the decisions they make. As long as it's okay for Linus to live out in the forest, he should be free to do whatever he wants. So here we are, guys. We've got all the things we need. We have dandelions, leeks, and horseradish. So now we just completed our bundle. And look, the Junimos even gave us a little present. What do you think it is? You guessed it, it's seeds. They gave us spring seeds to plant on our farm in exchange for helping them complete their spring foraging bundle. Wow, it looks like several other Junimo scrolls opened up. One of them in the pantry and one of them beside the broken fish tank. I wonder what they are as well. Look at this little Junimo carrying their new spring foraging bundle that we prepared for them into their little fort. Isn't that cool? And let's see what this one is. So it looks like these are different kind of bundles. Oh, spring crops bundle. So this bundle is for all the crops that we're growing. So we need to grow a potato, cauliflower, green bean, and a parsnip for that bundle. And the great thing about that is that we've already grown most of those. So this is all stuff that we need to get from the oceans and the lakes and the mountain rivers. And that'll be really easy because we do a lot of fishing in this game, don't we? So as you can see, there's a lot of different bundles here. And this is going to take a really long time to complete. Part of accomplishing big things in your life is doing a little bit of work every day. Hey, I wonder what Linus is doing over there. Is he looking through that trash can? Whoa. Looks like Linus got scared. Oh, there's George. George says, sounds like these raccoons are back again. Sometimes raccoons rummage through people's trash cans outside. Has that ever happened to you guys? Ah, you turned up at just the right moment, JoMo. Apparently we did. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons? They've been causing me trouble. Thanks, make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. Well, we actually know that's not raccoons. It's just Linus. But let's ask him what he's doing. It was me. I'm sorry, says Linus. That's okay. You don't have to apologize to us. I wonder what Linus was doing. Let's find out. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it, says Linus. Interesting. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing, JoMo? Looks like there's a few different ways to answer. You know, food waste is a big problem in our society. And so I think it's a shame for food to go to waste. What do you guys think? Thanks, JoMo. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone, says Linus. That's true. Linus isn't harming anyone. You can go home now. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him he's scared off the raccoons for good. Yeah. Well, it's clear that George doesn't want anyone poking around in his garbage can, and Linus won't do it again. So that's good. It looks like he's doing it again in Gus's can now. Gus says, wait. Uh-oh. Do you guys think Linus is going to get into trouble again? Let's find out. I know what you were doing, Linus, says Gus. Looks like he's gonna get into trouble again. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to get hungry. Oh, that's really nice of Gus to say. Here, I've even got a basket of zucchini fritters just for you. Make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara sauce. Wow, go on, take it, says Gus. Wow, we thought that Linus was gonna get in trouble, but all Gus wanted to do was help Linus out by giving him some warm food. Food waste is a big problem in our society, and lots of kids and families don't have enough food to eat. And you know what you can do and what I can do and everyone else can do as well is donate food to local food banks in your area. You can also volunteer at soup kitchens and make sandwiches for people who don't have enough food. You can ask your grown-up or a teacher how you can get involved in that. And you know what? If more people in the world did what Gus did for Linus, the world would be a much better place. Thanks for joining me for another day in Stardew Valley. Don't forget to ask your grown-up or a teacher how you can donate food and help people who don't have as much food as you do. Giving and helping other people is always the right thing to do, and everyone should try and do more of it. It makes the entire world a much better place, and even you can be a part of that.
Let the drum beat go like this.